True. Alright. We should be live. I'm going to do something for a second while my guy runs awkwardly to the side forever. Okay. Getting there. Oh yeah. Obviously there's still just a wee bit of overlap. So let's keep working on it. Almost. So close. Okay, cool. We are officially doing things. Cool. Alright, so that's basically what I was trying to do. Hope everyone is doing well. Yeah, I don't know what else I need to say at the moment besides that. Let me mute myself really quick while I open a can of soda. Alright. So controller drift is still a thing. I will start using my new Switch soon. I swear, like. But let's look at today's teams that we've got cooking up. So first and foremost, I kind of wanted to try this Blaziken team is technically the way that I think about it. So I originally was building this team to be a Latias team, and I just ended up feeling like, you know, it's not that good. Um, like, it really wasn't pulling its weight in most of the matches. Like, at one point, I was not using Clawitzer, and I was using Corviknight as my last, or as my first, technically. So it was Corviknight, Latias, and Blaziken originally, and like it literally just felt like it was a Blaziken team. Like I'd click screens, and then I'd just send out Blaziken, and like Latias was there for moral support, you know, and Corviknight just set up screens. So yeah, like literally a Blaziken team, and I started tinkering around with it a little bit and realized that Clawitzer is actually pretty good on this team still, or in general still. So we've got Clawitzer, and today I wanted to try replacing Latias with Baxcalibur or something, and see how that goes. So that's kind of where I'm at right now with this. We could technically replace like Clawitzer with Starmie, but I was actually thinking about just also trying this other team today. So there's still of course some items that we could figure out. Like I noticed that Flare Blitz without a bulk up, but with Expert Belt was like just missing KOs on Magearna by like a sliver, so you don't really want that, and if you can mitigate that with a Life Orb, it might be worth it. So like not having to click bulk up and just knowing that your Flare Blitz will OHKO Magearna is pretty nice. But at the same time, maybe if I just click the plus move, that'll be different. So we'll see what happens. I'm looking forward to trying this team for sure, and if anything, you know, we might just take off Ice Shard for something else. I did try like 3 or 4 matches last night. Well, yeah, that, I mean, I pretty much just explained that, right? I tried a couple matches with Corviknight and Latias, and then I switched off Corviknight for the Clawitzer for one match, and I was like, this is definitely better. Like, but yeah, we'll see how this Bax does. Don't forget to GLHF your opponents. It would have been nice to actually get that KO, I'm gonna be honest. I clicked the wrong one, that's really frustrating. So, that time, I literally just didn't click the right button. But we've been fighting like on my base this whole time. I'm gonna go for this red. That sucks. So I just, I keep like clicking the wrong button, but that didn't go terrible. That sucks. Double sucks. Okay, we're not doing terrible here. I'm just basically, like, shaking it off. Alright, you know what, like... I think we got that one still, like, I didn't get any meaningful KOs in those last couple seconds, but I think no one got a KO. Besides, like, so I should be still 6 and then 5 in the next, yeah. So, we actually did get first place there. Like, right at the last second, we kind of started popping off with, maybe just Excalibur. I'm gonna have to rewatch that. But we were certainly floundering there for a little bit. And it was not even like we needed to. It was just... I kept clicking the wrong buttons. Which, like, remember where your moves are. So, that's the thing. Like I said, we're shaking the tails off, but obviously we're in rank A, and we did that. And so, you know, still shaking the tails off, but the team's doing good. Particularly, there was that one moment where we clicked Flare Blitz instead of Close Combat into a Porygon 2. And it was like... This should go. Alright. So you can see the explosive potential the team has. Okay, well, I didn't really have a good switch there, but that was going okay. I couldn't even tell what was happening there, but it seemed like that was a decently safe move. Okay, so that was okay. We just didn't get the KO with the Glade Rush, and then I couldn't see where I was for a little. So... Alright, that's what I'm talking about. Take a KO, give a KO, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so we pulled it off. Like, 2 in a row. So that double KO with Glaive Rush was pretty big. It definitely wasn't the reason why we won. We still could have won without, you know, those last 3 KOs. But you guys get what I'm saying. Like, Clawitzer still works. Blaziken. I'm not using Ice Shard as much as I could, but I can't say I hadn't, and I think that's important. Because there was that moment where there was that Guard of Valor, and it had like 1 health, and I was like, alright, just do it, right? And we were facing like Volcanians and Heatrans, like, you know what I'm saying? Blaziken stands. Faults are staying. God dang it, why would I do that? So, I didn't click the right... I clicked Focus Blast after I clicked Shadow Ball. What am I doing? Like, do you see how I just wasn't even, like, clicking anything? Insanity. Dude, that is wild. It's so bulky. So I actually think that Bax has been doing pretty good here. We did tie for last, but like there was a couple instances where I clicked the wrong move and missed a KO because of it. It was really mostly that. Like, I'd have to rewatch that to really say why we were floundering there, but we kept getting caught in the wrong place at the wrong time. Kind of would be another way to put it. It's alright. Let's see what we can do here. We got the 12. That's what I'm talking about. That sucks. So that they just the Terra really helped them there, unfortunately for me. Oh my god, and I just clicked Focus Blast. Yeah, so I might need to change places of my Focus Blast and my Shadow Ball, because that's the one that I keep specifically clicking at the wrong time. That sucks. We just gave him the double, I think. Okay, this isn't terrible, but we keep getting caught in awkward positions. What did he even click? So, I think we did lose that one. We definitely ended up just not being in the right places in the right time. And then, like, just kind of getting caught in the middle of everything, I think, you know? Like, it was like Garchomp and Clefable, like, right next to me. And I'm, like, trying to do things and clicking the wrong buttons at the same time. So like I said, I do really, like, right now want to switch the places of my Shadow Ball and Moonblast. Or Shadow Ball and Focus Blast. You guys get what I'm saying. I did it. So, okay. Now we should hopefully stop clicking Shadow Ball when we mean to click Focus Blast and the other way around. And that'll be okay. Focus Blast has not been as useful right now. I feel like I had it for like Excadrill really more than anything. But like Surf might be better again. That sucks. Who? What? Who was that? Okay, no, that was that person. Okay. I just didn't get that off. Like, that's really annoying. And then because I didn't click Swords Dance first there, I didn't get that Glaive Rush KO. I had nothing for that, unfortunately. So this is going very badly right now. Like mommy. And I clicked the wrong one. Okay, so that is my main thing that's happening right now. In that case, neither of the ones that I clicked was really the right one, but... Okay, so we've had two really dominant not dominant matches. We've had two really good matches, and then we've had like 3 matches where it's just felt like I'm struggling to at all be in the place that I need to be at the right time. Like, it's not even necessarily that the Pokemon are bad. Backs feels a little awkward sometimes for sure, but it's like, what do I really need, right? Like, that's the question I need to ask is, what do I not have at times that I need? A Swampert answer would be nice. Technically, Latias was a Swampert answer. Oh my god. So, these last couple of matches, I'm really just struggling to click the right button, which is a very frustrating problem to have, but it is a problem that you can have on. Thanks, bench. I really wanted that. I mean, okay, so we're literally just getting wrecked by Skarmory, and like, I can't do anything. Like, they're fighting on top of my base, like. I didn't feel like I should have got that KO. So again, I clicked the wrong button. I clicked Ice Shard instead of Icicle Crash. We could have had 5 KOs instead of 4. It's fine. It's definitely frustrating that a lot of it is coming down to me just not knowing where my moves are. And, like, that's not a problem that I should be having. But in that game, obviously, we were more so caught in a position where it was like, how do I even get away from what's happening? Like, they're literally fighting on my spawn, and this Skarmory is just, like, being ridiculous. It was very surprising that Glaive Rush KO'd it, but I have to assume that it had taken damage somehow, so. I was really tilted in that one, if anything, though, I'll say. Like, more than anything, I was just getting kind of annoyed by how the last couple had gone. Okay, well, let's hope that this map is not just bad for this team, but I think there's always more to say than that. Alright. Well, you know what? That's a good start. So the ice shard did come in clutch there. I want to point that out. Unfortunately, that's sash. I should have gone after not that, but there was another fire guy on the field. Dumb. Okay. That was on me. Double KO there. Okay, so we kinda like shouldn't have gotten a double KO there, but we did, so. That's the type of match where it's like, you're the one who just so happens to be in the right position, right? Like, and that's what some of these games come down to. It's like, it didn't necessarily feel like I should have lost that one. It didn't necessarily feel like I should have won that one. Some of the last matches have felt like that. And it just, sometimes you're in the right place at the right time in these high level matches. But I was also clicking the right buttons at the right time. And yeah, I was in the right position at the right time. So there's that. But whoever's here, you know, I hope you're enjoying. Feel free to say what's up. I don't know who's watching, but, you know, what up, though? This is probably going to be the last one we play with this team, unless it goes, like, very horribly, in which case I'll feel dissatisfied and want to play another, but, I want to try the Agron team. Yeah, what you thinking, my guy? Then, did I not? I guess the focus blast just didn't fire off in time. Nice. Okay, well, I was kind of hoping the Doughblade got the KO just because I respect Doughblade, but that's okay, too. I was like, you go, Doughblade. That sucks. I would have liked to get that KO. I really wish I didn't click Blade Rush, but it's okay. Yeah, so I meant to click Ice School Crash there. And then that time yeah, so you guys hopefully saw what happened there. I keep clicking Ice Shard when I mean to click Ice School Crash. So I've missed multiple KOs so far to clicking the wrong ice move, but we're not in a terrible position. This has definitely been a Bax game though, for sure. We didn't get that off in time, but I mean, if we had like one more second, we would have not just tied for first, but beaten them for first. So, that was a very like tooth and nail match. You know, we were in like a 3-way fight between Garchomp, Dragonite, and my Bax, and then, you know, I just kind of, in the end, I was like, all right, speed it up, like start doing things Bax, like, but you guys can see how if I had been clicking the right ice moves at the right time throughout the match, we actually probably would have been the one that was just running the match, you know, out of the 3 ice type, or I mean dragon types that were on the field. So I actually think that went really well, and that was a game where it felt like Bax was pretty much just doing everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously we had the Heatran there for one match, or I mean for the 1 KO for Clawitzer, but yeah, that was pretty good. That was good. So talking about the team, I definitely was not clicking Focus Blast as much, but I did think that the Life Orb Clawitzer was decent, like, in terms of at least, like, if you're gonna run Clawitzer, like, the Life Orb helps, right? Bax, I forget to Mega a lot of the time. That's kind of, like, one of my things, is I always forget to use plus moves if I don't have a Mega, and then I forget to Mega a lot, but Bax definitely had its times. It definitely did well. At other times, it felt like I needed different moves, but like these have all come in clutch, right? Blaziken, in my opinion, is really like the surprise star of the team. I think there was some matches where it didn't feel that way, but like in the matches that I was playing yesterday when I was testing the team, you could really see how good it was. At one point, I was trying Scope Lens Focus Energy, and like it doesn't even do more damage than Bulk Up Expert Belt, I'm pretty sure. So it's like, I mean, getting crits is nice, but like, why not just run Bulk Up and Expert Belt? So, you know, there's that. What I'm gonna try for this team, I do actually think that the Focus Sash Garchomp seemed important, or like nice to have, I guess would be the way to say. But I'm considering trying either Life Orb Starmie or this Starmie. Life Orb Garchomp or Focus Sash Garchomp, and then Assault Vest Aggron. So for now, I'm going to do this, and I'm thinking what I might end up wanting to do is actually just run Life Orb Starmie and then do Mega Garchomp, because I actually think Mega Garchomp has proven that it can be pretty deadly. Again, I know that I forget to Mega a lot, but when I've used Mega Garchomp, I've just kind of felt like when you click it, you realize how nice it is to have. Like, it's like, oh, okay, like now it's just kind of doing a lot of things. And like it does things before you click Mega, but you know, it just feels different, obviously. Yeah. Go Starmie. What is that? Who are you? Radical. Well, we certainly missed that. So I targeted the wrong thing there, unfortunately. Okay, that sucked because I don't even really know why we didn't get that KO. I'm gonna be honest. It would probably be kind of nice to have Thunderbolt. Yay, do things! It's like, sometimes I can't see where I am. Okay, well, can't do anything about that. Okay, so that was more awkward. I think it was partially because of the Pokemon we were up against, and partially because I don't know. My moveset felt a little awkward at times. Aggron definitely felt awkward. We could always replace Aggron, obviously, but I want to give it at least one more just to like figure out how I really felt about it, you know what I'm saying? Again, hope everyone's doing well. Not every team can be a winner, though. You know what I'm saying? That last team was doing good. I hope this team does well. But if it doesn't, it happens. Dang, I can't believe we didn't get that KO. Okay, because they just switched at the right time. Okay, well, that wasn't going terribly. Aggron with a red buff is definitely better than anything otherwise. That sucks. Okay, so Sash Gengar was good. Okay, I'm kind of glad that I didn't Mega there, though, because I was about to, and I just kind of ran out of time on what I was doing. Yeah. Okay, so... I clicked the wrong button. Okay, so I actually could have tied them for first. That's really annoying. I didn't click Stone Edge. Like... I clicked Earthquake instead of Stone Edge, and I literally could have KO'd that Scolipede and stopped him from going from 6 to 8. So that was on me completely. But I'm definitely not liking Aggron, so, like, that's the immediate thing that I'm gonna switch. If anything, like, the change that I would try would be to, if I was going to keep Aggron, that is, the change that I would try, A, I don't have Heavy Slam, which sucks, B, I would try Mega Aggron, but, let's see what we can do. Okay, so... Ice and Dragon, Electric Grass, Dark, and other. A Fire type could be good, another Steel type could be good. I don't have Heatran trained, so I'm not going to say Heatran definitely. I do have Crocodile trained, which is funny, but I don't think it's the Pokemon for this team. So yeah, what else do I have? I did not train Houndoom. I do have Scrafty, but I don't want to do Mega Scrafty. Don't necessarily want to do Mega Raichu. This could, oh, okay, yeah. So this is actually something I was thinking about. It technically doesn't synergize perfectly with Starmie, but this actually could be a pretty decent Charizard team. So I was thinking we could try, like, Charizard. But let me just see what other options I have. At least readily available that are already trained. Okay, so it would pretty much have to be either Clefable, Charizard, Raichu. I actually really like Talonflame, if I'm gonna be honest. Like, Talonflame is a surprisingly good Pokemon. It just does have the weakness that also syncs up with this. I'm gonna try Talonflame. So the thing about Talonflame is Talonflame, we probably want the Expert Belt, if anything. Technically Life Orb is nice because I like sometimes just not having to worry about my like if it's super effective or not. But what that means is that we would do this. So we would do Life Orb, Talonflame, Expert Belt, Garchomp. Yeah. The pup is having a dream. We could also do Darkrai. I've kind of put that one on the back burner, but Darkrai does fit decently well with this team. What was the other team I had Darkrai geared up for? Oh, I was thinking about trying it on this. Okay, yeah. I actually tried this team though, didn't I? I already had a Garchomp Talonflame team. So we'll see. I might switch it again. Okay, so I mistargeted there. That was what happened, unfortunately. I got a double KO there, fortunately. We just got beamed by something. Helioptile, okay. That is bold, man. I'm kind of playing with fire there, though, like, let's be honest. Do it. The power. It's okay, we still won. And Talonflame didn't really do anything, so we can safely switch Talonflame off the team. Not feel bad about it. Alright, so if we're taking Talonflame off, which I feel like I was kind of always going to end up doing, let's give the Life Orb to Darkrai, if we're going to assume that Darkrai is now my last Pokemon. Because it's either that or Clefable. And let's be honest, I'm not opposed to Clefable. I just feel like let's try Darkrai. The team that I was actually originally going to try was going to be Darkrai, Metagross, Clefable. But, yeah. Let's actually start Darkrai too, I think. Or, no, let's start... Garchomp. So I'd really have to like rewatch that last one to see why we won. It definitely felt awkward at times, and then we just pulled it off, right? So we just didn't have our hydro pump ready in time that time, unfortunately. And reverse. Yeah, that I was just in an awkward position because of the freeze, unfortunately. Okay, so I was not clicking my moves into the right Pokemon at the right time. So unfortunately, we kind of gave up the win. But the Gardevoir player was doing well. Yeah, it was really just that one moment where I did not click whatever I was supposed to. I clicked Ice Beam. I clicked Ice Beam into Ceruledge or something, like whatever happened there. I don't know. So I think more than anything, it really just feels like we just have to find a last Pokemon that does something. Like, more than anything, hands down, it needs to do something. And a lot of the things that we've had are not doing something. So yeah, something like that might be the adjustment I'm going for right now. The Life Orb Clefable and the Mega Starmie. I am still forgetting to click Mega with Mega Starmie, so there is that to be said. It does work when it works. Again, just like anything else, right? But the first team was definitely better, I'll be honest. I don't know why I always run this way. Oh, I didn't get the swap in time, that sucked. I didn't get either of those KOs, what? Okay, so some unfortunate positioning. Yeah, that was a fair trade if you ask me. I didn't have a good swap there, but that was going okay. And then I just didn't get that off in time, unfortunately. Okay, so lots of not being in the right place at the right time, not clicking the right moves at the right time, them swapping right when I'm going to get a KO. So it wasn't like that was the worst match. It just like, it didn't feel like a good showcasing of the team. But it definitely didn't feel like it was the team's fault. So yeah, let's give it one more. Maybe two, depending on how I'm feeling, and then call it for a night, since technically we want to be able to show a complete team, you know? So if I do decide this is the complete version of the team. If I don't have Thunderbolt on Clefairy or on Clefable, that's something I want to look at too, and I'm pretty sure I don't. I think I have Moonblast, Ice Beam, Meteor Beam. Hopefully Thunderbolt, but I don't. They're gonna get this off. Nope, I got it. So I think we mutually KO'd each other. So you guys could all see what happened there. There was no hiding that. And he just avoids it. Okay, so... Oh, I actually got out of that game. I didn't realize it. Okay, so that time I literally didn't realize that my Garchomp survived, and then I was just like standing there for a second like an idiot. Like, what's happening? Why did I get a KO there? Okay, so more than anything, I'm not happy with my performance in these games. I don't think it's been going terribly, but like this team, I know where my buttons are even less than the other team. And I can't even put the blame 100% on that, but like, it is affecting things, right? It definitely is. I clicked Dragon Rush one time instead of Dig. I think more than anything, it's just like I need to focus more. And like when I'm clicking a move, like literally just actually look down in the corner instead of assuming that like hopefully I remember the buttons. Like it'd be nice to commit it to memory, let's be honest, but you know, if you don't have it memorized, just look. I also need to remember to click the plus button sometimes. Alright, so this might be the last one. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully that's not a disconnected person. Because when they have no cards, sometimes that's what that means. It is. Okay, that sucks. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest, like, I really dislike three-way matches, especially the way that this one is already shaping up. Back. And I clicked the wrong button. Okay.
Yeah, so that is what it is. We had a good run going here.
Yeah, I mean, very awkward game. We won, but like, yeah. Okay, well, I want to play another one. I have a tendency to quit on a good match just because, like, that's how my brain works. Like, stop when you're up, I guess. But, when it's a three-way match win, I'd much rather just play another one. I don't really like three-way matches that much, so. It is getting late here, though. So, that is always something for me to remember. Yeah, hope everyone is doing well, though. See what happens. I clicked the wrong button. It's okay because we got a double kill. Coulter, yay! That sucks. Genocide. What are you? That was on me, unfortunately. We're winning, but like we shouldn't be, kind of. Now they're catching up. Unfortunate. I'll take it. Thank you. Dang. Just couldn't get it. That's scary. Get away from me. Okay, so that time... Oh, that sucks really bad. So if I had just clicked not dig, we would have won. So it's fine. I guess I'll end on that one. I kind of want to play another one because that's how, again, like, that's how it goes. I feel like I'm starting to get the groove of it a little more, but also, yeah, so literally there was that moment where we were facing the Zeraora and I clicked dig instead of earthquake. And when I do things like that, it annoys me enough to make me want to play another one. So, yeah, we'll do one more again, and then we'll see what happens. No matter what, I'm getting off at the hour mark. Yeah, we might have got a double KO there if we just clicked Earthquake instead. Who knows? That was on me, unfortunately. Dang. That's unfortunate. So the Thunderbolt wasn't enough. What is that? Did that just kill me with a try? No, he's Hyper Beam. I was gonna say, but... Okay, so... I didn't click Swords Dance. That was on me. I knew that the Dragon Rush wasn't going to KO. So that was not a match that felt like it should have gone that poorly. However, we technically tied for second or fourth, whatever you want to call it. So it is still, you know, I'm probably going to want to play another still. But yeah, I mean, whatever. Like, I'm not that worried about it. But again, this is... if this is any sort of advice, this is why you know, quit one of the other times when you say you're gonna quit. Because then you end up playing like 5 more matches. But like I said, definitely getting off by the hour, so that basically just means either this one's gonna be the last one or the next one. Technically, if I play another after this one, it'll be after the hour, but you get what I'm saying. Hope everyone is feeling well. Awkward. Where am I? So, one of the problems I'm having with Starmie at night is that I can't see where it is very well. Oh my god. I really just did that. That's so annoying. So, in front of that Melmetal, I clicked Dragon Rush instead of Earthquake. This is good. We're cooking. It's okay. It's fine. Can't do anything about that at some point. But... let's do this. Ooh! Stop crouching. It's okay. It's okay. You know what? Like, felt awkward, but we pulled it off. You don't have to get first place to call it quits. You just have to feel good about the match. That's all. I feel like I sound like I complain a lot when I'm playing, but it's really just that, like, I'm analyzing what I'm doing right or wrong out loud at the end of every match, and what I say that I'm doing wrong sounds the same a lot of the time. So then it sounds like I'm complaining, but I'm not trying to, you know what I'm saying? It's just click the right buttons, like, be in the right place at the right time, you know? But no, it felt decent. Like, I actually felt pretty good about the team, so let's just talk about it really quick and then call it. So, Mega Starmie, I will definitely say, is not bad. I really need to remember to click it, is just the only thing. I've said it in other videos, like, I'm bad at remembering the mega button and the plus button. So like running a mega is not inherently terrible. When you click it, you see why they're so good. But sometimes just running life orb or something is a decent mitigation to that, you know? So like Starmie actually does feel pretty decent when you mega it. Running life orb Starmie would be a other way to get around that, but I felt like this has been actually just doing pretty fine. Sorry, I got hiccups for a second. Then we had the Garchomp with Expert Belt and the Swords Dance, Earthquake, Dig, Dragon Rush set. Definitely not bad. I personally prefer a damage boosting item over Focus Sash. I know a lot of people really like Focus Sash Garchomp. Mega Garchomp is also pretty good, if I'm being honest. But yeah, I personally like to either run Mega Garchomp or Life Orb / Expert Belt. And so Garchomp definitely was doing Garchomp things. Really just, I'm not as used to where my moves are again, so like I need to remember to look, you know, like click the right button. And there was definitely some matches where it felt like we were like right at the end or somewhere in the middle, like so close to just taking the momentum of the game, and then I would like click Dig instead of Earthquake or click Dragon Rush instead of Earthquake, and then it was just like, okay, well, now that person's alive and I'm not, and they just got 2 KOs instead of me stopping them from getting 2 KOs. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just kind of how it goes. Click the right buttons. But Clefable, I really think its potential has really just shown in this game in general so far. Like, as a Meteor Beam, Life Orb, or Mega user that just has the right tool set to counter things, it's really good. Because Clefable has that bulk. The Meteor Beam allows it to boost its special attack, which is already pretty decent. And historically, you know, just from the way that Clefable was in the early games, it has a very good move set or move pool, right? You know, they wanted it to be this like normal all-rounder in the original inception of Clefable, right? Where like Short's a normal Pokemon and it seems like, what does it really do, right? But it's like very bulky, and it just so happens to get like every move that you would want it to, right? Like Thunderbolt, Ice Beam. I don't remember if it gets, I think it does get Flamethrower, but you know what I mean? So like it was that Pokemon in Kanto, right? That like it's not, doesn't seem like it should be that great, but like it is bulky, it hits decently hard, and it gets access to great moves, right? So, you know, it's only really grown up from there. And especially I feel like in this game right now, in the way that this game plays, you know what I mean? Like in VGC doubles, like sure, Clefable can click like follow me and like kind of do stuff, but like, you know, with this more dynamic battle mechanic, it just feels like Clefable is able to do so much more than you normally get to see it do. So yeah, just great third addition to the team. I think it rounds it out very well compared to like Aggron or whatever else we were trying. So yeah, that's gonna do it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. You know, thank you to the 4 people who chilled, whoever you are. You know, feel free to say what up before we go. I appreciate you. But next time, I do kind of want to try some version of this team. Slowbro has just been on my radar for a while because I like Life Orb Slowbro a lot. Like, it's one of my favorite Pokemon. And it's weird to say that like you have a favorite Pokemon and item specifically, but like Life Orb Slowbro, you know, gotta be my guy. So yeah, I'm excited to try this Life Orb Slowbro team. Kinda I was working on building a Charizard Swampert Chestnut team for a while, and then I just haven't got the shiny Chestnut yet, so we'll get to that. This team also looks good, this Meloetta Excadrill Gyarados team. So, those are some prospects, you know, but I hope you guys enjoyed today's vid, and again, thank you to whoever, was here hanging with us. Don't forget to watch Birmingham tomorrow. Birmingham, I think, is the regional that's happening tomorrow, or something. I will be making jewelry and watching it in my shop as a way to reward myself for trying to be productive. So yeah, watch regionals. Thank you for supporting me. We are as boys. And have a good night, y'all.